Hello, it's meteorologist Angus Hines here at the Bureau, here to talk through the weather across the country for Thursday, which will be the 9th of October. And the weather situation is ramping up a little bit as we head into the weekend. We've got this band of wet and possibly stormy weather across parts of New South Wales. We're also seeing an increase in thunderstorm activity across Australia's north over the next few days, and a continuation of just this production line of cold fronts in the south, which will keep those winds blowing across Tasmania. Let's look at Queensland, and most of the state will be fine, sunny, clear and warm once again. Brisbane seeing high 20s and potential to see some 40-degree temperatures out through the far west. There are some spots which will likely get some rain though. We see showers and storms across the Cape York Peninsula, North Tropical Coast and Northern Interior, and a possible area of storms across the Southern Interior as well, mostly through the Maranoa Warrego, but potentially impacting parts of the Downs during Thursday afternoon. New South Wales will see a little bit of a mixed bag. To be honest, we've got this band of wet and stormy weather across western districts, mostly up towards the northwest of the state, but it does push out towards the tablelands as well. The majority of the rain and thunderstorms will be on or west of the mountains, and there could be some moderate rainfall totals in those areas. We could also see a few relatively light showers get across to the east coast as well, so we might get a little bit of rain through Wollongong, Sydney, Newcastle, Maitland, potentially up towards the mid-north coast, but those rainfall totals will not be very large. In and amongst those small amounts of rain on the east coast, it will be a quite warm day. Look at Newcastle and Maitland with highs of 33, Sydney not too far behind either. Canberra getting some showers at first, drying up as the day goes on with a high of 20. We also have a real mixed up situation across Victoria. Look, for the most part it's a fairly settled day through the state, but there will be partly cloudy skies. It'll get a little bit breezy as well, particularly through the southern districts. And while rainfall will be low, it's not necessarily going to be zero. There will be some passing light showers, both around the northeast, could affect Albury-Wodonga, but also across the south and southwest. Mostly just single-digit rainfall totals is anticipated. Windy once again for Tasmania. That is the story for Thursday. It's another cold front passing. It's about the 20th one we've seen in the last month, or at least that's what it feels like. Bringing another band of rain to the west, showers to the north, a possible shower through the middle of the day to Hobart. Should be fine either side of that for the capital there. And I do hate to say it, but it looks like the windiest and wettest day of the week is actually going to be Friday, as yet another system rolls through. For South Australia, we have small bits and pieces of wet weather sandwiching the state. We've got some patchy rain up here in the northeast pastoral district. We've also got some passing showers down here in the southeast coast affecting Mount Gambier. Maybe a little shower moves through Adelaide during the afternoon. Not expecting much rain in the capital there, just that brief little spell, a high of 20 degrees. And in fact, across the state, temperatures are fairly mild, just a touch on the cool side of average. Settled weather sets up across Western Australia for Thursday and lasts all through the day. Really looking good outdoors. It's certainly not a particularly warm day with temperatures near or just below average, but it's going to be calm and mostly clear with just a little bit of cloud here and there. We've got 21 as the maximum temperature in Perth. That's high teens further south, mid-20s further north and mid-30s up in the Pilbara. Storms are increasing across northern Australia. We saw some big thunderstorms on Wednesday. For Thursday, it looks like the most likely areas to see storms are going to be the eastern top end around Arnhem Land, around the Gulf of Carpentaria, around Kakadu National Park. Looking a little less likely for Darwin and the western top end. Further south, it's going to be a hot, clear day down through Alice Springs, Uluru and Tennant Creek, and it is hot across the Kimberley with ongoing bushfires in that part of Western Australia. Stay up to date through the weekend with your extended range forecast on the Bureau's website and app. Thanks for checking in today. I'll be back again tomorrow with another one.